And this is the Crosetto SVL Pack by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map in my test field with these manure spreaders. 34.27 megabytes to download, 5 and 6 slots each. There is a number of them available in this pack, all individually small to large. So first things we're going to do is find them in our tools and manure spreaders. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. As I said, from small to large. We're starting. We start off with the 4,000 liter capacity. It says 6 meter spread width. I did find a small issue with this. We'll show you that. We go with a 6,000. So as I said, small to large. 6,000 7 meter spread. 8,000 7 meter spread. Horsepower requirements, but the speed, working speed, stays the same. Here we have a 10,000 liter at 7 meter spread, 14,000 at 10 meters, 16,000 liter at 10 meters, 16,000 liter at 12 meters, 20,000 liters at 12 meter spread. So those are capacities and spread width, manure only. So let's look at the first one. And most of the options, except for maybe like one, is all the same. So let's look through these first. Wheel brands: Lizard, Michelin, BKT, Trelleborg, and then Lizard. In Lizard we have a few choices. Now these tire choices, I believe, are the same for all of them, but they do kind of look different just because of the size of the machine. BKT, no choices. Trelleborg, I think Trelleborg, we have a few choices, and then back to Lizard. Brands, color. Now this is interesting, and I'll show you why. We start out with the Crosetto, then we have case, except it still has Crosetto all over it. It only changes the color of the well, as you can see, there's red, and then you cloth, then it changes the color. It doesn't change the branding. Dutes, Fendt, two kinds of Fendt, I guess, for the colors. JCB, John Deere, Kubota, Landini, Massey Ferguson, McCormick, New Holland, Steyr, Valtra, Zetor, Black, and then back to Crosetto. So let's just stay with Black for the moment. Name. Now this is going to be, I guess we can't go with black. Let's go with red, because the name is a number on that front right corner, and it's in black. Numbers up to, and then letters and numbers. Numbers up to 9 and letters up to A to Z. Attacher type. So we have the ball hitch or a pin hitch. PTO, yellow or black. Air hose, spiral or non-spiral. Cover, yes or no. So the cover is that. So that, yeah, that's the cover. Type of license plate. We have a map plate or a Italy plate. So one or the other. That's really all there is to it there. Hub color. We do have a selection of hub colors here, in the same color options we had for the brand, right? So if you have JCB, then you go with JCB. The sides, you also have the color options there. So if you go up here and go to, no, not that one, PTO, where is it? Let's go over to JCB. Then you can color coordinate at least the sides, right? But the name, it's the brand name is still, so yeah. Well, it's customizable still. It still is. Rims, you can pick the silver, the chrome, the white, or black. The chrome is the only one that's going to cost you extra. So even with all those extras, let's see the cover. Yeah, no charge for the cover, or the spiral, or the PTO choice, or attacher. Yeah, $1,000 for the brand's color. That's about it. Let's see. Oh yes, some of the tires cost a little bit, so you could look at about two grand extra. Now they're all the same except for, I do believe the last one has actually, well, this is the second last one. As you can see, the wheel choices. Let's see, if we go to Trailerberg, Lizard, it looks different because the size is actually different, but the choices are actually the same. There is a slight difference on the choices for this largest one, aside from, you know, just being bigger. The tires, I think, are the same. The brands, yes, the brands are all the same. We have a rear bumper option, as in yes or no. So as you can see, you can have no bumper and it looks like that, or you can have a bumper and it looks like that. PTO, air hose, hydraulic side door, yes. So some of them have either just no door or a hydraulic side door. And then license plate, hub color, sides, rim color, etc. All right, so I have taken each one of these and run it for at least 1.5 passes. Let's just go up here. So yes, each one of them I have taken for a run, and they actually all work fine. So we're going to grab the first one here, because the smallest one is the one that I found that had something a bit odd in its spread width. It says it's supposed to be 6 meter. So let's get our help window on, and let's go back and look at it to show you what I'm talking about. And so this one, it says 6 meter spread, and the next one up is 7 meter spread, right? So if we can see the spread width of this one here, which is actually over here, or over here, from here to here, that's 7 meters. This one says it's 6, but as we'll show you, it's definitely not 6 meter spread, although it was using up. So there you go, that's the spread width. So excuse me. Yeah, so it looks like there's something amiss with the spread width. Now if we look at our options, L1, turn on the manure spreader, yes, okay. Close cover, so there's the cover. Now the cover is just a visual thing, because close or open, it works nonetheless. Now this one does not have the hydraulic side door on it, so it's basically always just ready to go. So you don't have to open or close anything, you just go ahead, turn it on, or hire a worker, and away they go. So even though the spread width is quite small, I'll show you the turnaround. And the turnaround on each one of these spreaders works without any issues. So no issues with the workers. Actually, this is probably, I do believe this is actually the only issue that I really found that is a bit odd. However, it's not that it doesn't work, it's just that the spread width is extremely small, and it looks like it uses up quite a lot of. So as you can see, it works fine in that sense, but it's a really small spread width, and it actually it's using up the material pretty quickly too. So let's just jump over to the next one over here. Now this one, I do not have the cover on, but it has the option to open and close the cover, but it doesn't do anything because there's no cover. So that's what that's going on there. We do have L1 and X, and it closes that little hydraulic door. So if you want to turn it on, it won't let you turn it on until you L1 and X and open that hydraulic door there, and then you'll be able to spread it, or start spreading, shall we say. Now, in comparison, this one is the 7-meter spread, and as you can see, it is quite a bit wider than the one we just tested. So that's, I mean, that's I think it's pretty obvious that that first one, the spread width is not correct. So, and I'll just show you the turnaround on this one. Whether they turn around this way or they turn around and go the other way, they both work. As I said, I have run them all, and they all work fine, as a matter of fact. So I'm not going to show you each one of them. They all work identically the same. Just those couple of things that I showed you, depending on whether you have the cover, which doesn't matter, it's visual, but this side hydraulic door you have to open. But if you hire a worker, he'll automatically open it, and so that's really not an issue either if you use workers. And of course, no issues with the workers either. So here we have one that I have colored up in kind of John Deere-ish colors, and it also works just fine. We do have steering axles on the big ones, so it makes it a little easier to move around. We have the lights and the signals, and no reverse. And as you can see, when backing up, the wheels straighten out when you back up to make it easier to reverse and back up. At least for me, it's easier, and I do like that feature that the wheels don't turn when you reverse, because it just tends to really get a little wild. But there you go, a really good selection of size and capacity for manure spreaders. And if you like the Crosetto brand, but you also want some color options, maybe this one's for you. That's the Crosetto SVL Pack by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.